Hello. So once you've created your account, you'll see a screen like this. And the top row, you'll see CPD course, and this is the course here. So you get started. It takes about 40 minutes. There are about 15 videos. You watch the videos, and then after you've watched a video all the way through, questions will appear. And once you've done that and scored fully, I think you've got to get 100%. You get a certificate with your name on it that you can print out and put on your door. Also in here, you'll see resources. So if you click on resources at the top there, and then there are quite a few. So if in the search bar, if you were to put in assembly, sorry, this is small, assembly, you'll see that there's a script there, an assembly plan, and written into that is mentioned a video, 2 videos actually, and here are the videos here. So you just visit the link. If you're wanting to tell your parents about it, type in parents, and you'll see that you have a flyer to tell them how they can help. You have a PowerPoint, so if you're having your parents into your school to tell them more information, there's the PowerPoint there for you to use and change. There's a video, which is actually one of the same videos that the children see at assembly, but there's a voiceover for parents. And there's a letter home. There's also logos for you to use on your social media on school. So do have a look at that. Also, you will notice that there are almanacs. I like the word almanac. It means a regularly updated document. And so there's one for each different level. So let's just say you've got your children doing the Gold Junior Duke. I would come across to the arrow at the side and download. Once it's downloaded, just open up. And this is what you'll see. So the almanac, this is for the gold. It tells you here with a big badge. It'll tell you a bit more information about the Junior Duke and what's involved in the almanac. There are some dates which have just passed. Do join the new Facebook community group if you haven't already. And then you go through the pages. It tells you what the challenge is, which skills are being used, why it's relevant, which is if you're doing the workbooks, that information is in the post-it note that's on each challenge, and then what an assessor should look to do to pass the child and mark it as done, so that your children know to whom they should visit. Assessor. So if you're looking in, there's down here a list of who could assess what. That could be interesting to you. And then if you were to put in who assesses what, now so that children know who they should visit, if you download this one, this tells you for each different level. It gives you a little table. Now some schools print them out for the back of the classroom door, and some schools print them out so that children put them in their workbooks, so that this is a child's Silver Mini Duke. A school class teacher can assess absolutely everything, but it's really quite nice that they have to visit different members of staff, and the school inspectors loved that our children had to go to visit different people. So the pink bits are ones that you could potentially change. Instead of a teacher who knows 3 knots, you might put Miss Black, and then you would keep going down here. So Silver Junior Duke here 4. There are more pink ones that children can go and visit more different people around the school. So just to let you know, that is there. For your wall display, there are lots of badges that you can print out big pictures of them. And then if you were to put in dots, so if you have a Mac, this is the spreadsheet basically that you just put in children's names populate it down the left hand side, and then when a child has finished a challenge and had it signed off, they get given a little house coloured sticker or a gold star, whatever you would like them to do, and they go along to the wall along from their name underneath Cookery, stick it on, and then every child wants dots. And they don't want their name to have a big blank right along from it. So it's a really good visual. If you have a Mac, then that's for you with all of the icons that are in all the workbooks. If you don't have a Mac, that's the dot sheets, the same spreadsheets, just with words rather than the images. If you're looking for an example of a wall display to get ideas, it's very simple. I'm sure yours will be better. So please send me photographs of your tremendous wall display. Something I think you might find very useful, timetable. The timetable of the year. If you download that, this is what it looks like. It is a PowerPoint. So you can just go from page to page to page down the side here, you'll see what's involved. So in term one, the first few things that you need to do, it looks like you need to do lots in term one, but it's just ticking over and keeping everything that it doesn't get forgotten. So the first thing you want to do is arrange school dates for the diary. So if you click on that, it just tells you why and what's needed. Back to this one, tell your staff about it. There is a PowerPoint in the, as I said already. You can agree your end of year celebration and choose your school's ambassador. Now, an end of year celebration can be a big garden party, lunch type thing. It's entirely up to you. We have an ambassador. He comes into school at the start of the school year, and then he comes in for presentation time for our oldest children only. He's wonderful, Gordon Bullock. So if you can find your own former pupil or somebody who's got some link with the school, who's had success in any area, it would be great to know. It's a lovely extra voice and a carrot for the end of the year for children to desperately want to finish because they get to come and meet the ambassador. There are all sorts of different bits and pieces. They're all very small jobs, but it just helps you see what needs done. Your first Duke meetings before every holiday. You'll see in the CPD course it suggests you have a wee meeting before every holiday, and so that the teachers know what to do. A good idea would be to give them out the agenda, just so that they know what they're saying. This tells you what to do when a child completes a level. So please do have a look at that. And your dot sheet should look really well populated. Cookery's popular, art not so popular, domestic challenge very popular. Interesting. It's always interesting to see which ones are chosen by lots of children and which ones are not. And every year I take out some challenges and I put in some new ones. Okay, so anything else, please do let me know if you've got any questions or if there's something missing from the resources that you really feel you would need. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.